Hello again. It's me, Zebedee Dongo, and I'll be your TA today. And today, what we'll be doing is we'll be doing a miscibility test and also a extraction of nutmeg. And so, how we'll be doing that is for the first stage, we'll be getting a weight measurement of 2.5 grams of nutmeg, and we'll be placing that inside this weighing bowl. So first, you'll need to tare or zero your weight measuring apparatus, and then next, once that tears down to 0 grams, is you'll be actually placing your weighing board inside there and tare your weighing board with the apparatus, and so you'll be just getting the measurement of the nutmeg by itself. And let's just wait for a second as this tears. Sometimes, it takes a bit of time. Patience is a virtue. Okay, there we go. Okay. So it's gone teared. Next, what we have to do is going to open this up. So 2.5 grams. Okay. So how much this weighs? Okay. So that's 0.29. I need to go get way more nutmeg than that. So just get a good quantity. Let's check how much that is. That's 1.89. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. That's about there. Okay. So after we've gotten our sample, what we do is we'll be taking this towards our apparatus over there, and I'll just take you right now. Okay. So this is our station right now, and so what I've gotten set up right here, as you can see, is I got the water already set, the water bath. I got my stand with this piece where I am going to put my 100 milliliter round bottom flask, and you'll find this kit in your cabinet. And what this kit holds is everything that you will need, or actually most of the things that you will need for this experiment. So we need to put the round bottom flask into our apparatus right here, tighten it up just like this. Just lower it down into the water. And I'll submerge it there. Okay, make sure that's tight. It's not too loose. Okay. What we do next is we're gonna put the nutmeg into the 100 milliliter round bottom flask. And how we will do that is we'll need a funnel. Okay, a plastic funnel, just like this. Okay. So plastic funnel. Okay. Just get it all in there, Shake it up a little if you need to. Just want to get most of that inside there. Okay. Next, we will be adding 50 milliliters of dichloromethane. So here we go. Okay, dichloromethane. And what we'll need for that is we'll first have to pour it beaker. Okay. Okay, so 50 ml of dichloromethane. That's the first thing. Okay, got it. Okay, so we have our dichloromethane here, 50 ml. And what we do with this is we rinse the funnel with it as well. Put it there, so rinse. Make sure to get all that the nutmeg in there. Okay, so 50 ml. Okay, there we go. Okay, alright, got that 50. Okay, next is we'll need to add 2 boiling chips. So the boiling chips will be given by your instructor or your TA, and you go out. So just 2 boiling chips. 2. So this is what a boiling chip looks like. 1. Then 2. Okay, 2 boiling chips. Sit there. Then next, you have a magnetic stirring rod within your lockers. So you'll need to put that inside your round bottom flask. And then next, you'll need to grab a condenser. So a condenser looks like this, and you'll need to set it up. Then your apparatus right there. So how to set this up is that you'll have the bottom end will be connected to the water. Okay. So next you'll have to add this. Connect the bottom end. Okay. Make sure it's nice. Nicely wrapped around there. Okay. Good. The bottom end should be connected to the water. The top should be your faucet, or it should lead towards switch this around. Make sure that's nice and snug. Okay. And there's your condenser. How it should look. So next what we have to do is heat it up. So put your heating to 3 and then put your stirring as well on. So your stirring rod starts stirring, and actually open your water bath. Okay. Alright. So what this will do is when you're heating the substance up, is the water acts as a coolant. So when the substance evaporates, it gets cooled when it hits this part, and so this is what the reflux is for. And then we leave that for an hour. And next, what we do in the meantime is we determine the miscibility. So what you'll need to grab is you'll need to grab one of these, or actually 2 of these, whereby one will be used for one solution and the other will be used for the other solution. So the thing that you will need to do is it requires you to collect 1 ml of each solution. So let's take the 1 ml of water first. So each stroke on the pipette, the disposable pipette, means a milliliter, 1 milliliter. So this is the first milliliter, this is the second, and so on and so forth. Okay, so 1 milliliter. There we go. Okay, let's get a better one. Ignore. Ignore. 1 ml. Okay, there. And then we'll need to get this. To different beaker. So hexane. So we'll just get a little bit of hexane. So do not pipette directly from the bottle, since you'll contaminate it. Okay. This is okay, that's the water. So grab a new pipette and then pipette 1 ml. Okay, there we go. And there. Okay, so 1 ml. Turn them around. You see here how there's 2 layers? That means that hexane and water are not miscible, so are immiscible substances. So they will not create bonds and dissolve each other. So you will have to check off positive if it's miscible, which in this case hexane and water are not miscible, so it will be negative. Okay. Once the hour is done, turn off the heater and turn off the stirring bar, and then also turn off your water. Next, what you'll need to do is you'll need to raise the reflux apparatus, above the initial point. Okay. Take off the condensing tube. Okay. Take it off. Okay. And just drain that. Now that's drained. Okay, your condensing tube right there. Next, what we have to do is the next part. We'll have to set up our filtration. So we'll filter this sample right here, and we'll have to go to the fume hood to do that. So let me take you to the fume hood and let's get that done. So you have to get a big piece of filter paper. Okay. Hold it halfway, just like this. Next, hold it again. After just opening it up like that, put it in your filter, like that. Then, okay, we will need to pour this down and filter it. So this is called gravity filtration. So it goes like this into 100. Make sure to do this step within the fume hood for our protection. So I'll continue filtering it. Let's see here. the filtrate has been filtered, we'll need to rinse the filter paper with 10 ml of dichloromethane, hot dichloromethane. So your instructor or TA will give you that. And so just, this is the dichloromethane, get 10 ml. Dichloromethane. Make sure to thoroughly rinse. There you go. So get the so just wait for that to end. There. Okay. And in the meantime, what you need to be doing is you'll be given a you'll be given a 100 ml round bottom flask in the meantime, and it should be dry. And what you have to do is, before you transfer everything the solution to in there, is you'll first need to weigh your round bottom flask. And how you'll do that is you'll get this cork and tear it. So tear the cork first, and then after you tear it, place your round bottom flask on it, and it should be 100 ml. And so as you can see here, that's 70 grams. And after you note that down, just take it out, and then when you go back to the fume hood right here, okay, just wait for that filtration process to finish. So grab a clean funnel and take your filtrate, pour it into the new 100 ml flask. There, get all of it there. Next, what you have to do is go back to the weighing apparatus, and what you'll need to do here again is you'll need to weigh out the solution within your round bottom flask. So you'll need to tear the cork and then put your round bottom flask in there, and then subtract that from the pre-weighed weight. Okay. Next is we will come back to our station over here. After weighing your solution, what you want to do is set up the distillation apparatus like this, where you have the water entering through this tube and the water exiting through this hole, as well as you will find those apparatus within your kit. And so what we do next is we turn this on, as well as don't forget to turn the water on enough for it to do its job. Okay, and then what will happen is your solution will move in and start being collected here as it gets condensed. So that's how it is, and you just have to wait until you get your solution. As you can notice right now, what is happening is that distillation is occurring, and so we're getting a solution in our receiving distillation round bottom flask. So once you notice that the distillation has stopped, you can turn off your hot plate, and then also you can turn off the water. There we go. Okay. And then after that is proceeded, then you'll proceed to remove or disassemble your apparatus. So that concludes part 1 of experiment number 3. And so what we'll be doing next is we'll be storing the yellow substance that we have left over, and that is what we'll be recrystallizing in the next phase. Thank you very much for joining in this lab session. Well, we'll see you later. Bye.